Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1 of the NBA playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Boston Celtics. Brought to you by T-Mobile, the starting lineup for Doc Rivers and Vinny Del Negro. You look at the Celtics. Now with the final deciding game right in front of them, their home crowd looking on to exhort them to new heights and to the next level.
And I tell you what, Kevin, it's been enjoyable to watch how these teams have competed. Both teams have given it their all. It's been a really competitive, hard-fought, entertaining battle. And now we come down to this. Which team will advance?
And let's check out the Sprite ice-cold keys to the game. And for the Bulls, Clark, what should they key in on?
How well can they disrupt Kevin Garnett's game? That's what they have to be thinking about to contain this team. He's got one heck of a knack for scoring in the paint. So you've got to fight him in the post area. Don't let him get that deep, sweet post position. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Now, Clark, what about Boston? What do they need to do to secure a win?
Paul Pierce. Well, they call him the truth. He brings much in the clutch. He can get to the rim. He can shoot the three. He's able to get to the lane and draw fouls. There's nothing he can't do offensively.
Boy, you've covered it all. Getting better with age almost.
He really is. He's finding other people, but his greatest asset is his ability to score the ball from anywhere.
You talk about making a quick transition from college, really from high school to college to pro basketball. What about Derrick Rose of the Chicago Bulls?
Absolutely phenomenal, Kevin. Strong, explosive. But the most impressive thing to me about Derrick Rose is his demeanor. He's a guy who has the ability to take over, but he's got the disposition of wanting to serve his teammates, and that makes him special.
Does his game remind you of anybody in particular, Clark?
Wow. I mean, in some ways, he's a bigger version of Isaiah Thomas to me in how he runs his team and can get to the basket and make plays.
Gritty, isn't he?
Yeah, very much so. He's got a little bit of that Chicago flavor to him, and those guys all come with a little edge and some competitive fire.
Rose with the ball. To the free throw line. Thomas inside. He's against Garnett. Here's Dang. Nails the easy jumper.
That's exactly what coaches love to see on offense. High percentage shots.
Here's Rondo, in close, gets the bucket and the foul. Tyrus Thomas picks one up. Both teams making some changes.
Shooting one.
No good, and they don't get the three-point play. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Clark, they're starting off the season against this Celtics team.
You remember the last time they saw these guys was getting knocked out in the first round of the playoffs.
Rose with the ball. From short range. And it's Paul Pierce with the rebound. Always a tough Clark getting knocked out so early.
Without question, they've had a lot of time to think about it, Kevin.
I know all the other Celtic teammates he has are enjoying themselves, but when you think of Ray Allen and the route he has taken to get to where he was as a world champion with his Boston team, to know his single individual skill set, you feel very good for this guy and what he's been able to accomplish and cap it off with the win.
Yeah, he's always been one of my favorite players.
Yeah.
I covered him a lot in college. Always very thoughtful and cerebral in how he approached the game and how he handled himself off the court. And you couldn't be happier for a guy when you think of Ray Allen. And then you think about that sweet jump shot.
Is that as good a stroke as you've seen in the NBA?
It's one of the best, man. He's one of the guys that I could just sit in the gym, me and him and somebody else rebounding the ball for him and just watch him shoot because it's a thing of beauty.
Here's Wallace working on Noah. Garnett. And it's tied up.
That's simply what a superstar does. He can make the most difficult plays look silky smooth.
Rose with the ball. He's covered by Rondo. To Miller. Rose. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
Celtics ball.
Some changes for the Celtics. And here comes Ray Allen. The shot is off. We've got a tie ball game on our hands.
They're looking to find the open man, and you can see their advantage in assists. If I had to point out an area for improvement, it would be on the offensive glass. They need somebody to get in there, mix it up, and come away with a few extra possessions.
We've reached the end of the first, and both teams going back and forth. It's knotted up at 7. All right, the first quarter had a lot of good action. I think we'll be in for some more here in the second. The Celtics will keep possession.
A little miscommunication on that one. Both guys have to be on the same page when you're moving the ball around.
And here are the Celtics now. Here's Allen. Does not get the go-ahead bucket. Tie ball game. To Pargo. Here's Heinrich. Knocks down the trifecta.
Even though it was early in the shot clock, that's an opportunity you can't pass up, Kevin.
Wallace. And it's Deng with the rebound. Chicago leading. Miller inside. Davis is there. And it's Miller missing. Boston trailing. Here's House. Hits the tray.
He likes to shoot that three in transition. A lot of coaches don't like that shot, but if you make it, they'll bite their lip.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Some adjustments here for the Bulls.
Substitutions on the court.
Now the Bulls with it. Into Noah. From close range, the shot no good. So Boston will take it the other way. To Pierce. Leads him with the pass. Perkins gently drops it in. Nice bucket by the 7-year veteran out of Clifton J. Ozen High School. Chicago trailing here. Here's Rose on the paint. It's blocked, rejected, and collected. Great D by Perkins. Allen wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be an over and back. Rose with the ball. Here's Salmons. Rose with the ball. He's covered by Rondo. Salmons, no luck.
Both teams really matching up well on the board. We've got ourselves a pretty good game here, Kevin.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Trailing by 4. 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And I agree, not only matching up off the glass, but in scoring as well.
Yeah, and sometimes it really comes down to maybe 3 or 4 possessions, a couple of consecutive second chance opportunities, maybe a couple of stops. That ends up perhaps making the difference, Kevin.
Here's Pierce. Gets in close.
Easy look in the paint. The defense got abused there.
Rose nails it from close range. 7 points in the game.
He came up big there against the much bigger opponent. Sweet play down low. Man, there's been a lot of offense so far. Both sides are having no problems finding the net.
Quite a show so far, that's for sure. We've reached halftime with the score 16-14. Well, it's time for our T-Mobile halftime report. All right, let's look at the team stats. Celtics have built a small lead by pounding the ball inside and looking for the close-range shots.
Nothing wrong with that at all, Kevin. Good, solid, fundamental basketball.
Nice game. Great performance by Paul Pierce.
Kevin, it's pretty clear that he means business. I mean, he's focused, he's giving excellent effort, and he's really locked in on winning this ball game.
Start of the third quarter here. We've got a close one for you. Glad you could join us as we get underway. Rondo with the ball. Rondo down low. Garnett in the post. Thomas is there. To Garnett. 5 on the shot clock. Rondo on top. Over Rose. Rondo gets the bucket.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot. He's extremely deadly from there.
Boston on D. 4-point game. Here's Rose. Nails it from the wing. 9 points in the game so far.
He can't be stopped. He's having a party out there.
Dumps it off to the left wing. Here's Allen. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. 1:53 left in the third. Rose to Noah for the tie. Can't tie up the score.
Well, the defense put pressure on him, and frankly, he'll miss some of those even when he's wide open.
Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kickball. Some adjustments for both teams. Rondo with it. To Pierce. Rondo. Now Allen. Here's Pierce. Derrick Rose grabs the miss.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Deflects the pass. Right wing. Dumps it off. Here's Rose. The two-handed jam. 11 points in the game.
Nice throwdown. That's how to take it to the rim and make it happen.
Garnett. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Rose with the charge, and that's his first foul.
In a tight game like this, turnovers can really be a backbreaker. You've got to hold on to the ball.
We've got a tie ball game on our hands. To end the drought, gets it to go.
He's just so gifted offensively. He's a tough guy to match up with.
Here comes Rose. 11 points in the game. Here's Rose. Drops it in on the layup. He's got 13.
No one really contested him at the basket that time, Kevin. He's just too good in there to leave the door open for him.
It's a close game. The score tied at 20. Derrick Rose has played well. 13 points and 3 rebounds.
Yeah, it might not look all that imposing on the stat sheet, but if you're paying close attention, you can see the impact he's had on this game. He's going all out.
The fourth quarter about to get started here in what's been an entertaining game. Okay, they're ready to begin the start of the fourth quarter. It's been an intense battle. Both teams unwilling to give ground. Rose with the ball. 13 points in the game. Swing pass to the right wing. Perkins with it. He's covered by Rose. Here comes Rajon Rondo. Tipped to Allen. Garnett in the post. Thomas is on it. Here's Allen. Kept alive. Rondo. Now Garnett. Sinks it.
These clubs have been lighting up the scoreboard all game long.
Rose with the ball. 2:03 left in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Dumps it off. Salmons gets the go-ahead bucket.
Beautiful delivery with the bounce pass. He kept it away from the defense, which set up the shot perfectly.
Here's Garnett. Rondo leads the game in assists.
Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Rose dumps it off.
By the time the D could react, it was too late. That's how to rise up for the throwdown.
The dump off to Pierce. Rondo to the left. Here's Garnett. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Dang. Pierce covering. Rose. It's money from deep.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on a roll and knock him down.
Less than 1 minute left. To Perkins, from inside, lays it in off the glass.
Oh, that's much in the clutch. They needed that one, Kev.
The Celtics will go for the intentional foul. They still got to foul them a second time to get into the penalty and send them to the stripe. The Celtics commit the intentional foul, and they'll try to extend the game.
Good decision, Kev. They're playing against two opponents now. The other team plus the shot clock.
No good on the first.
Oh, man. He had a chance to ice the game and couldn't get it done.
He misses them both. The Celtics take a full timeout. They're behind by 2. 10 seconds left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
Talk about a really big possession. This is it. They've got to score here. They need a basket. Don't worry about the clock at this point. Make sure you get a high-quality shot and knock it down.
Allen's shot is off. The Celtics will foul to stop the clock.
That's the right move. Stop the clock and hope they make a mistake you can take advantage of.
Noah, shooting 2.
Gets the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. 2 for 2, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, Kev, you may have given them just enough to make this a done deal.
The Celtics call timeout here and take their last 22nd timeout. They're losing by 4. 4 seconds left to the fourth. Clark, what's your take?
It's probably going to take a miracle, but you never know. They have to score immediately, foul on the inbound, and then pray for some missed free throws at the other end.
Here's Pierce. Nets it from the wing. Here's Rose. The Bulls advance to the second round of the playoffs as they defeat the Celtics 30-28. For his steady play, Derrick Rose has earned his place as the Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
Just an incredible performance throughout. Then on top of it, he hits the game-winning shot. What more could you ask for?
Well, that'll do it for Clark Kellogg and Cheryl Miller and me, Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA Eastern Conference First Round Playoffs, presented by 2K Sports.